my name is Kabendera Asinah, a daughter of Mr. Kaziba Mawaz and the Mrs. Nnalubaale. I come from Jinja in a place called Butiki. I was in an international school in Jinja called St. Joy. It was a kind of a school which could host whites, and whites are good in netball. They love sports, basically sports. They be coming in with equipment, balls. I first played volleyball because of my height, but then later on I started getting interested in, that was it, around P4, started playing a little bit of netball, but not so much competitive. So time reached, that was in my P6, they introduced scholarships, and the fact that I'm from a Muslim family, we are very many, we are 13 kids, and it could be very expensive for my dad to cater for us at the same time. So as me, I got an idea, because there was a time in my P6, I missed out a term because of school fees. So I came up with an idea of maybe when I could join sports, they started with a half scholarship. They could give me a half scholarship. Since it was an international school, it was a little bit expensive, so they could listen to me in that I'm marketing the school. We had just started sports. I started slowly, P6, like loving it, but on a low level, school level. We could go in competitions. I remember my first competition. It was in a place called Hopland in Wairaka. I managed to be the best player, the MVP. I got a simple package. It had a Manchester jersey. It had some sweets, whites with the chocolate sweets. It had some sweets, so blah blah. So I got so excited. What I did, I just presented it to my dad, because I love my dad. I love him so much. I presented it to him. Then he was like, "Why did you get this? We could usually have it at the end of the term." So I presented it to him. I was like, "Wow!" So which means you're in a competitive sports school? I was like, kinda. Only that maybe I would want it to take it higher and higher. Like, I just pray to Allah to push you and give you confidence to follow it up.
That's good.
So I started like that slowly. I finished my P7, that was in Wairaka, St. Joy, that school I've told you about. I joined the GSS, that is Form 1. But still, as I've told you, like, it's a big family. By that time, we were around the 3 kids who had just joined secondary of my dad. The one I fall and we were 3 kids, and we had to go to start up school. It was a little bit expensive for him. I also felt it. I was like, how are we going to make it? But lucky enough, we have a dad who really listens to us. I was like, whoever is joining secondary should go and look for the school. By herself, which at least would go in this amount. He gave us a figure of around the 400 to down, but not a cheap school, or maybe a government school. He looked at the private schools. So we went. I first went to Jipra, that is Jinja Progressive. I was like, we went and the problem is all of us, the 3, wanted to go in the same school, which would not be easy. What we did, like, we went to Jipra, all of us. They were like, no, we can't give all of you. Maybe we give one person. And no one wanted one person to stay. So I was like, you know what, you people, I think you can stay. Both of you can stay. Let me go and first check out to GSS. As I went to GSS with my elder sister, lucky enough, it was a blessing in this guy. We reached the admission block where it was a long queue. That's what it was, a long queue. We're waiting for we're following the protocol. Like, you have to go, you present your certificate,
your results.
Then they see what they can give you. As I was going to enter, the netball coach, literally didn't know he was inside, also asking for admission for some newcomers of netball, like some new members of netball, but they were not there. It was him to go and check out the vacancy they have. So he looked at me and was like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Kabendera Asinah. Which class are you? I was like, I'm just joining senior 1. No. Give me your results. I was like, no, because I had never met him. I was like, no. Why? Like, no, trust me. This guy is called Magala Fred. He's a coach. He's a delegate in Ginger right now. So he called me. But with my sister, we had no any idea. You know, I Form 1. Seriously, I can't say I was so sharp, like, you know. No.
Like,
Then I told my sister, no. Should we trust him with my original results?
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, no, we should. We went. He was like, yeah, you have a good height. And you know, those days on that certificate of P7, they could put a good comment. She's good in sports. Maybe she was a perfect.
Yeah, the comment beneath.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, okay. So he looked at it. He was like,
okay, I'm interested in sports.
Yeah. And I can call it a blessing because a lot of people were there, taller than me. Sudanese were there, but why me? Why me? I was like, okay. So we went in the sports office. He looked at it. Was like, you know what? In the evening, we are having a training. But I would prefer you come with your mother and we see what you have. I was like, okay. I went back home. Mom asked us, like, what have they told you? Like, let her tell you. Let her tell you. I was like, okay. It was like this. We reached these people telling us scholarship, and then my mom was like, scholarship. Well, the only scholarship we could believe in it was that of St. Joy.
Yeah.
You won't tell me even in secondary. Anyway, let's wait. So in the evening, reached because we went there morning hours. In the evening reached, we went with mom because from where we stopped juniors it's like 2K, 2,000. We went there. We saw these coaches. They're like, yeah, she's young and promising. The energy she'll be somewhere.
Yep.
If at all, I take her home Mutima. That was in my Form 1. The following day, I joined the school. They gave me full scholarship.
Wow.
That's my Form 1. My dad was so extremely happy, so proud of me. Like, I've
it's taken off financial burden.
Like, okay, I think I will be catering for other people. I started my journey from there of netball. I joined a competitive because in Ginger, actually in Eastern, it was Ginger SS by then. That was 2014.
Yeah.
2014 it was all district trophies. So I found competitive players, national team players.
The winning mentality.
Yes, I found a team which was grooming me more. I had the best coaches. I had team moments. I'm the next generation. I'm pushing like, you know, you can't do this. Rose Natukunda, she's in prison. I could admire her. The fact that it was the senior one and Form 6, she could come now flying no more can I really do that? Never care like I can do that. Like I be an asset. Like I be an asset. I could look nganze nchana omupira ngompa omupira nzibiriza. Because the fact that you can't compare primary and secondary.
Yeah, the competition level.
Kutia. Then to kaka say like, nga angulu ngamba, you know what? Asinah, you can make it. Nze nange natandika nga woka soba nga chokolo kyagala. Nengenda nga step by step. Nemanya stepping. Like nesoka nechejja mu kirinde. They are not angels.
The fear now, no more.
Now they are like, yeah, you should respect us, but don't respect us in titosobola kola betukola. Katusane katuka nga mpola. By senior 3, I was already on
the school team.
On the school team, first 7. I was an asset by then.
Starter.
Yes.
Wow.
My Form 3. Form 1 was like they could give me those weak teams. They'd be like I'm building a confidence, and then second that is my senior 2. I could start, but then it wasn't all that. I started from senior 3 being so much competitive. Ganjagala.
Yeah.
They say like first team, yes, I'm already there. Yeah.
Wow.
So I started slowly. Yeah, pushing. And like, unfortunately, the school team of GSS, the administration decided not to have netball anymore. They're like, I think we can concentrate on sports of football, since they have
and cricket.
Yeah, football and cricket. Since they have a team in
the league.
In the league, they're like, I think we should concentrate on our.
That is Madam Diana?
Yeah, Madam Diana. Yes. So she decided to remove netball. Like, okay. We had nowhere as a team, we had nowhere to go. No, not that we had nowhere to go, but we first had to cater for our fellow teammates who are in Form 6, because they can't leave me of Senior 3 and they take that on Form 6. So I had to sell off my friends, myself. Whoever wants me is taking us as a team, not only me.
Wow.
I had a lot of teams, Central, reaching out to my mom, reaching out to my dad. But I was like, yes, they can give you any money you want, but I'm not going there. Reason being, these are the people who made me who I am right now. I have to first...
We're moving as a team.
Yes. We first have to move as a team. Then maybe later on, as we have settled...
You can part ways.
Exactly. And that's what I did as a person. Because if it wasn't them, how would I be able to pass the ball? How would I be able to get the energy that I have? Yes, screen this person.
Yeah.
I had to sell them. I have to make sure they complete their studies, and majority were in Form 6. I think I was the youngest and I was in Form 3. So everyone was looking at me, but I was like, no, if you're not taking all of us, we're over like 10 people, I'm not going anywhere. So everyone like, so other people left out with me, others are mwana yeraga, bakochi, mwana wa coach, but not because abandi mwana wa coach, but I looked at these people where they brought me.
Yeah.
I wasn't so selfish. Like, I should first get about myself and be like, yeah, you know.
That golden heart.
Exactly.
You secured
we got
home.
Yes, we secured a home. Yeah, for the entire team in Tororo Rock High. That was. It was actually in my Form 2 second term. So I was like, the team, the school was able to cater for all of us, taking care of everything. We were not going to pay for any coin. We went. Lucky enough, the school had never won any district trophy and the regional trophy. The time we went there, we took every trophy which was around Toro.
You swept everything.
Yes. We went in nationals. Not that we
even Topper, you destroyed them.
All.
Wow.
That was the time we went in Gulu. Nations were in Gulu. We managed to come as in 10th position, the whole Uganda. Yes. And this was a school which was in 40 something, 50 something, you know?
Yeah.
So we managed to do
the top 10.
Yes. We're like, okay. Then after that, as me a person, I moved away. I left these people in Form 6, then I moved away.
Yeah, but still you had already secured them home. So,
after me finishing, that is, I finished my Form 2 from there. Form 3 first term, I was like second term. I think like more I've done my job. These people in Form 6, they have already registered for their UNEM. They're good to go. Let me look for my own way, because I was the youngest. I was just going in Form 4. I was like, no, I shouldn't be in this side. I think I should go and look for opportunities. That's when I managed to join Luyanzi College in Bweyogerere. Yeah, the Chinese loved me so much. The husband, Engineer Soma, loved me so much. He really cared about me until right now. He's really proud of me, and I'm proud of him too. So I secured a home for myself in Bweyogerere. I settled there my whole secondary. I was there as a captain, as a mentor, mentoring young ones. Managed to my first time to go for East Africa.
East Africa Games.
My first time to take the Nnalubaale Cup. I was the captain. That was in my Form 5. I think that was the time I really wanted the sport. I started seeing myself somewhere. That was the time I took the Nnalubaale Cup as a captain. That was actually my fame started from. People knowing me more. I was a young girl. Yeah, but then
promising.
Yeah. I took the Nnalubaale Cup. We went I played nationals up to semis. I played East Africa semis. So you know, actually
leading your team up to semis. Exactly. Not playing, but leading your team.
Leading my team, up to semis. So I think 2018 2017. Those are the best years I can talk about in my career of netball in secondary. How I started loving it, and then love, how should I say, and concentrate seeing myself in professional.
Yeah.
Those 2 years. Yeah, from 6. We had gone for East Africa. That was in Arusha. The time we're playing East Africa, the league of Tanzania was going to start. I think in a 1 week. So the time we were in Tanzania, Arusha. So there was a manager was like, yeah, you people, you're good. There was some colleagues, they were like, yeah, selected randomly from different teams. We made a team which played for Arusha City Council. That was my first experience to play in a league besides netball, high school netball.
Oh, your first time playing
in a league
was outside Uganda.
I'm proud of that. It was jokingly, but then I was like, I'm in my holidays. The league is just going to take 3 weeks. I can go. Besides making that money, I can go and also get some experience from this. We are playing with ladies of experience. They have played netball more than 10 years. The Mwanaidis, who is taller than me, she doubles me over, like she has mass, she's tall. These are the people, these are legends. You're meeting them in a league. So I was like, okay, let me go add on my experience after. First of all, it was my last year to play in secondary. That was East Africa. No more. So I was like, okay, let me secure this slot. I went, we played in the league. We managed to come as a second runner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the league, the team we played for, that was Arusha City Council, was extremely happy. This is a team which has been conceding 100 goals. Everyone is coming to get a point from. But we put a challenge in Dodoma. Everyone was like, these Ugandans are no nonsense ladies.
I know.
We could just know, even the team which won, they're like, you know what? We love to win everyone, were like, next season us, but we're like, no, we have to come back home, and then we first
think about it.
Yeah, we first clean the matters at home then. So the time I come back after, that was around in Feb. When I come back to Uganda, that's when the Wayonje coach, which was my coach in Luyanzi, Asemwejese, I was like, yeah, I have now a club, which is Wayonje. It's not good, but then we can make it good. We can start up with it. If you have to playing time, take your mutima, you can really make it. So I was like, okay, this is my coach. Actually, he's the one who has actually, like, the 2 years I've been with him. He really knows me, knows my weaknesses, and he's like, yes, you're now a hot cake. All clubs are looking at you, but then it's you to decide. I was like, okay. As a person, I went back home. I was like, I'm giving you time to think about it, because I had, to be honest, a lot of clubs were looking out for me.
They're yearning for your signature.
Yes, a lot of clubs. But then I had to think twice before.
And reward him.
Exactly. Not looking at the money, not looking at maybe clubs, because there are other clubs, they just have the name. Yeah, I'm going, you know. But I had to sit down and look for, this is the time I have to reward this guy. Has been there for me, has made me who I am. You understand? So when he told me, I went back home. I was like, okay, sure, I will see what I can do. Oh, unfortunately, COVID came in.
Oh, those 2 years.
We couldn't manage to play the league for over 1 year?
Midway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then I'd already put my stuff and everything. Everyone knew I'm in Wayonje. That was after COVID. I started in like that. That's when national team came in. They're seeing me in Wayonje, how I'm performing, calling me. My first time to be called on the national team, it was under 21. before joining
Wayonje.
before joining Wayonje. Then I joined Wayonje. Still, they could call me. Still, they call me. Yeah, you don't make it for the finalist. It's okay. You're still somewhere. The moment they look at you, they keep on calling you.
Absolutely. You're still within the system.
Exactly. Which means they know this person and they can't leave you out. They call for someone else.
Yeah.
Which means they're still grooming you. You know, it's a
Absolutely.
process. They're still grooming you. Time will come. I believe in time. I believe in time. I'm a Muslim and I believe in time. The moment you rush, you crash. I might want it so much to be like, I have to make it, but then you fail. So I have to give it time until, so keep on calling me. You don't make it, you don't make it, but then still don't lose hope.
Yeah.
You don't lose hope.
No.
There are people who have never been someone. They have never been. The privileges I get when you talk to the media, you express yourself, you'll be like, yeah, what if you make it on the national team? Yeah, what do you think you have to do so that you make it? That's only puts you somewhere and it mentally grooms you.
It's a platform, literally.
Exactly. So people get to know me. Yeah, she's on it. However, she's not making it, but then she's somewhere. It's a process, as I've told you. They call 30 players, they chop to 20 to 15. You just keep on working. Just keep on working, be disciplined and be listening. You understand?
Yeah.
You shouldn't maybe judge yourself, I'm not good, maybe coach doesn't love me, or this. Just keep on being good on what you are good at.
Absolutely.
Just be good. That's why I've told you, time will come. Time will come, yes, we'll have professionals, time will come, and it's us they're looking at.
Is there any challenge you've faced so far?
I've loved my journey, though the hurdles have been there, but you can still go with them. You get an injury, treat yourself, you come back on form.